Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the final map between Glen Waverley Secondary College and Glen Waverley Secondary College. Let's go! It's eviction notice against G5 has. Take us away.
Yes, we're coming into our last map here. It is going to be Icebox. For those who haven't seen what we've gone through so far, it was a pickup of G5 getting split 13-9 in the first map. Second map was a 13-4 demolition job there from eviction notice, getting it done pretty well on Haven. And now, yes, the final map, we're moving into it here. Yeah, Icebox. Look, not my favorite map to look at. Not my favorite map to go through in a lot of things. But I'm still looking forward to what should be a fantastic final third map here. And, well, Amp, this is what it comes down to. Whoever takes this one away will be the champions of Victoria for the meta season. So a lot on the line. Also, we've been sitting here, just looking at the chat as it's been rolling past. Hopefully we've been mentioning my beautiful red lips, and I think I try and keep them very well pampered. Unfortunately they're probably not up now because we're looking at the player picks. So we did have the nice 5-jet mains again on the left side that time, so there was a bit of a change up. The eviction boys were trying that one out. I really wish they could do it. I really wish they could do it, but unfortunately it's not going to be that. But so
wow,
some interesting pick. I like the Raze pick. As someone who plays Raze quite a lot, I like that. I think this could work. This could definitely work.
Yeah, this is an old ladies agent competition here, and there is no Phoenix, there's no Sova, oh man, there's no Yoru, like, no Omen, nothing. So right now it feels like both sides says, we're going to represent using this, and we are going to represent coming up with everything we have, because the ladies have the better utilities here. Obviously both sides is going to be playing a Viper, and that's always something that you need to consider, because Vipers in this game is so important when it comes to playing Ascent, when you're playing Icebox, even when you're playing Haven. I mean, Viper's current utility kit is just so superior, especially on Icebox. And at the same time, Rasta sitting on that Raze, can provide so much cover. No one's gonna be surprisingly picking up that Reyna, because I would think Reyna would be a nice pickup to duel in the beginning, as well to chuck some of the Leers out. But no, we're not gonna get that. So we're gonna have the early attack coming from G5. Happy Goba is gonna be the first one to find all this out. Looking at these 4 players all the way here.
And they're popping straight on towards this A site, the bomb. Straight away trying to get planted as they move on toward Arena. That's towards the back of Heaven. It's going to fall back out of that one with Ryan. But at the moment, both teams just waiting for somebody to come up here. The bomb will start to go down here from Bex. And the push up from Happy Gold actually stops it there from the Viper. And they going down. Original to Ryan. Boyds picks up one, but Ryan will put them into the dirt. 4v2. And AAA, they've got very limited health and very limited opportunities to try and get much done here. The bomb is stuck on towards this A site. Darren throws down that grenade, so it's going to push back Happy Gold Bar. But yeah, not really the start that they were after here for G5. AAA does pick up Ryan, so still the opportunity for 3v2. Start pushing in. Darren gets one as well, and now all of a sudden 40 seconds left. They can actually rotate all the way to B if they want to, and they start to do so. Toxin's going up as well, and holding that one close there is AAA. Looking to see if they can pick up any volume and
30 seconds left.
See if anyone starts pushing there towards their mid side, and also if they can get the rotate back towards it. They know they're still hitting on towards side, but Arizna picks that up, and now that actually pulls back Ryan as well, as the bomb will go down. 17 seconds, and the opportunity to clutch this one out here for Darren. He's a popular man in the chat. I keep seeing him every time he's been in some sort of situation. Didn't have the best map there on Haven, but an opportunity to get a 3K here and close out this first round for G5.
Oh, what a fake in the rotation. You gotta give it to AAA. AAA is just able to do this all the time, and this is actually pretty smart stuff from Darren. He's holding to the trigger. Now he hears both. He's gonna take one, solidify this into a 1v1. And Ryan hears that. Knows he can get at least one tap in here onto the defuse. And now it's just a matter. Oh, Darren though! Darren! Why?
Pros don't fake, ladies and gentlemen. And Ryan even finishes him off as well.
I don't understand. Darren, that was the perfect play. You done that beautifully. Maybe he didn't hear the defuse, but surely you would have known that it's just being diffused right in front of your face. So getting dropped on that first round feels bad for G5. So Eviction Notice having that first win is going to be able to pick up this round with that guns in hand. And they have a plethora of different varieties here. So we will see what they're going to be able to produce.
Had the opportunity to get that one done here. Unfortunately, didn't go their way, but the bomb plant. They still going to get a few guns here. AAA is going to be using the big old, well, I like to call it a scout still. I know it's not what it's actually called, but yeah, I reckon scout's just a better name in that instance. Darren also taking some damage there on that one as a Rizna. They're all spotting out towards this A push. They're trying to like just looking for opportunities to see if they can peek out, try and get some damage done and possibly get a pickup as they can start their pushing towards here. So far it's just both teams just sort of firing back at each other. No one willing to really peek out and go for an aggressive push here. Rizna here towards Heaven still. Flash goes in with Void, trying to push in towards that side, and that grenade. And this lane just sort of short across the way, so it does miss Voids there. Still an opportunity close, but they are so just all over this site. It just all comes down to angles and who gets these fights here. AAA also getting huge damage. The bomb's actually stopped there from Rizna. Nice flow there. Happy gold bar as well to Ryan. And all of a sudden, all these kills coming through. And G5, not much AAA can do. Falls down. And unfortunately, 2-0. Not the start G5 were after. And that pistol round. And Darren, is that going to come back to haunt them here in the end?
That was a little bit rough, but you know what? It was their equal round. They whatever they could get, they were just aiming for. It was good that, you know, they took their time. They said, okay, we might just go for a fake or not. Whatever you do, we're gonna push this side anyway. It was the really unfortunate moment where, you know, you do get a plan coming up from Darren, but then the rest of the squad wasn't able to really do anything for him. This is the gun run coming up right now. They need to pick this gun up. Definitely, and AAA getting super aggressive. Don't really care at all. It's gonna push him off the side here, and Darren, like AAA here, is just so boss when it comes to this kind of plays. Getting that aggressive play, and the rest of Glen Waverley. I was about to say Glen Waverley again, but no. Eviction Notice has to pay respect into this play and start rotating players in.
They've already got most across as they start actually going back towards that mid side. Even chucking one back over towards A here as Darren leading the charge here on towards this A. Wants to try and see if he can get some info early. If anyone's pushed up, happy gold bar. Got that high above the back of the A site there towards screens. Meanwhile, Darren making his way slowly but surely. Throws up a wall now as well, and happy gold bar. The angle, I don't know if it's going to be actually checked here from Darren. If he just walks straight through, he's going to run into a lot of trouble. And there might be Bex even first who finds themselves looking straight into that one. It just all comes down to who sees who first. And Goldbar gets knocked out Bex. And now 4v5. The spike as well going down there. So they know it's going to be this A hit. Hoppy Goldbar comes back up towards Heaven there. As he's going to be put down by AAA. 4v4. Ryan thinking about pushing through that Viper screen wall. But decides against it. And now the retake begins.
Yeah, it's a good place right now. And AAA has opened up a nice fake, but here comes the retake. Irasna gets that first one. You see the big areas, gets that big spray out as well. They want to make as much noise as possible to get something. AAA has to break down the one to the side. Doesn't get anything. Darren gets to get one from Hacha, but Darren gets run down by that Ares. And oh my god! Everything just... What? Why?
Just hold down the bomb. I mean that is twice now. Ryan has just got on the bomb, held the defuse. He was well defended by his teammates in that situation, but unfortunately they were just pushed off the angle there, G5, and they've gotten the bomb down every single time so far, but they've been unable to hold it after that. And 3-0 Eviction Notice. They are rolling here at the moment. They get that bonus round across. They've got full buys pretty much across the team now. 4 Phantoms, a Vandal. Meanwhile, it's going to be a few shorter here for G5. They're still going to have pretty of utility and some decent weaponry, but they're going to have to sacrifice a bit of armor. And you see Darren there only on the Ghost, so things have to go well. And that's how you want to start it, though. AAA immediately getting that pick onto Arizno, and that's how they want to start this one here. The bomb, though, going drop there from Bex. AAA, though, responds with one there. And Ryan, he's on side, needs to go absolutely huge there, but Void shuts him down. While there's some low players that managed to get themselves in the advantage 4v2. Now it's going to be a very difficult retake here for High Shot and Ryan.
Yeah, well, losing early players there is gonna make G5 feel a little bit better on this round. Ryan also gets taken down, and now it's just gonna be Highshot, and Highshot really can't go for this. And as expected, Yao coming from the back is gonna be seeing this first, but Highshot spots him out just in that little bit of a quick pace setting, and this also means that, well, okay, Highshot will just, yeah, get a little bit of anger out here. Gonna go for the exit solidification, and at the same time, finally, G5 is gonna go onto the board. They are not gonna go to the night without holding the bomb. I don't know, this spike has just been cursed for them on this icebox.
Haven't been able to get one so far, but they finally, the bomb goes down, and they finally get that round win. They were after 3-1. And now they can look to invest again in towards this one. Meanwhile, though, Eviction Notice still have enough money to go for another gun round here. And now, unfortunately for them, this is a problem they might face here. They want to be getting this one through on the defensive side because they drop this one. Cash is going to be pretty low, especially on the players like Happy Gold and also Highshot. Happy only with 250 and actually having to sacrifice a bit there, trying to get a bit more utility as well. As we start this round, and it's a immediate push here from AAA. He's been so aggressive and it's been paying off every single time. Even on that last map on Haven when they went down 13-4, he picked up 22 kills and was top out of actually everyone there as well. Again, it's just a lot of aggression towards B. We've got pretty much all four. Meanwhile, over on towards the A side, Darren trying to make some noise there and just keep Happy Gold Bar and also Arizna stuck there towards that side. And if he goes where he goes, Happy Gold Bar here would be nice, but he goes down. Still, that does pull out a rotate towards the B side, and the bomb should be able to go down 4v5. And now this is where things do get rather difficult. It's always very hard to try and push back in towards this B side, even when they've got all 5 players here to try and get this defuse started. And Amp, this is what they need to do though, Eviction, if they want to get this round done.
Yeah, Eviction Notice needs to just hold, needs to fight, needs to trade. There's gonna be the Seekers comes out, just instantly gets put down. There's gonna be the wall, and this is the rough position. You can't do this. Once again, they're gonna just keep on the whole plan. It's
not again. Oh my god, it just keeps happening.
Why?
Oh, that's just. I mean, all credit to Eviction Notice. Every time they've gone for the defuse, they've held it so well. Just everyone is there for the defense. That wall was actually just big brain there. And the other wall that they've put up there as well, G5, actually trapped him in, gave him that second line of defense as well. So, unfortunately, they've put the bomb down 5 times, but they've only converted here once, G5. They will be able to buy into this one, though. AAA still with 5,500. You imagine they could buy out Bex if they wanted to, but it's just going to look like they're going to stay on towards that Spectre instead. And now, just don't want to keep losing these rounds where they get the bomb down. They get the cash at least, but that's not really going to cut it as AAA. Again, a nice opening pick there in Ryan. Probably that Viper ult, though, so they want to keep them out as much as possible so they can't convert much off that opening pick. Still trying to go towards here across the side. Darren, meanwhile up top, trying to push down. Ryan does actually get Happy Goldbar back up as well. And Ryan, he's so close. I don't know if he knows Darren's like right above him, and it's, oh, he can hear it all. But Roxy trying to get the plan in, and the wall means that he's going to be able to get that one down, and a 5v5. I say that, and he actually still was more of a fake, that one, as Arizna grabs one there, and Darren just jumping in towards it. Ryan holding the corner, unfortunately, just jumps into the wrong place. Bex again with a trade back out, 3v3. The bomb still has not gone though down. The revive onto Yao. He's going to come out, but Bex goes down, and now they know Yao's around that position. Manages to get out. Oh, they just cannot get it down. Now, Highshot, Ryan, they're all picking it up, and now Boyd's left in the 1v3. He can do absolutely nothing. Ryan puts him in the ground on an excellent hold again by Eviction Notice. Opportunities galore to get that bomb down there for the side of G5, but just grenades, everything, just not allowing them to get it down, to get back to those positions, to hold it and Amp 5-1. It's just not really going their way at the moment.
Yeah, for G5, they did try their best. You see both Sages, just go for that big risk, trying to get as much as they can. And at the same time, you see a Viper ult. You're just like going, well, what do I do in this situation? The Viper's not going to move, so as soon as I go in, I'm in a blind spot and I've got to go in. So this is going to be an activation from AAA. Once again, it gets super aggressive. They instantly shut down. Highshot says, hang on a second, never again will I let you go and really push me back. So X-Ray also goes down as well. So really rough round. This is sort of their, pretty much break by. And yeah, this is just going to be another tough round for G5 to even go for it. They are going to make lots of noise at this B, trying to force that rotation in, but they are going to hard commit. at the same time, which is always good.
Got all the running here at the moment. Eviction notice and the 5v3 opportunity here. Limited weaponry, limited everything really. Voids will pick up the one gun drop there from Darren. 5v2 though. They're not even going to be able to get the bomb down here. Voids left all alone towards the yellow container. And my man, you're not going to be able to get much done there, unfortunately. Goes down. Happy Gold Bar picks up their 6th overall. And you just look at that eviction notice. Very solid numbers all across the board. Meanwhile, AAA has 6 over the side of G5. Yowie yet to get on the board, unfortunately, and Bex only with the 1. And they just need a confidence builder here. They've been getting the plants, they've been getting in these close rounds, but it's not converting onto the scoreboard end, and they just can't be giving up too many of these. And if they want to be competing in towards this second half, they need to start putting their foot down right about now.
Yeah, this is starting to look worse and worse for G5. They are gonna buy this, and they are gonna invest everything they have in it in order to secure. But you know, players like Harsha has been able to shut them down, punish them so excessively. It's unbelievable. D-Ren also at the same time. So this is gonna be a quick lockdown coming from Yawi. They want to make this claim onto this A, but Arasna gets that first one, gets nice damage in, and here we go. Good. Oh, wait a second. No, Koopa, wait a second. Arasna, what was that?
I was going to say, I thought they were going to get some damage there with that ultimate. They didn't actually pick up anything in the end. I think they might have done at least a bit of damage towards Voids. I think he was closer on the left, but unfortunately didn't get anything out of it. And also gets taken down by the Killjoy ult. As meanwhile, Darren with a big 2k there. And the Killjoy ultimate will actually to put one of them down as well. So an opportunity here. Gabby Goblin to Ryan. And all of a sudden, they brought this one back. 2v2 and they hold the bomb. Hold the bomb. They just hold the bomb. Everything's going to happen again. Please don't tell me it's going to happen again. Oh my god. No, no, no. It can't keep happening. It's not allowed. You can't keep getting away with this. Ryan even gets Bex as well after time. Oh my god. G5. No. 7-1. How many times is it gonna happen, Amp?
I mean, G5, I don't know if you're listening or not, but like, I'm pretty sure at this second, no one needs to tell you that you need to hold that spike as hard as you can. Don't give it up so easily. Like, they will never fake it. They're probably memeing right now saying, well, every time we're gonna defuse, we're just gonna hold on to it and we're pretty much gonna be guaranteed to get that defuse. So it feels really bad to get that lead extended by 6. Just because of simple mistakes like that.
It's been at least 4 rounds. They've had the opportunities to do that. They've gotten the bomb down almost every single one. They've had the times, they've had the numbers, they've had the holding angles, but every time eviction notice have just gone, here's Happy Gold Bar here. Oh, he knows where 3 sort of are. High shot though with 2, and now Happy makes his way through as well. And it's just the 2 left here. AAA. He's been going so huge here for G5. He has to do it again. Ryan's not going to allow it though. And Dorian finishes off Voids. 8-1 Amp. It's getting very, very hard to see where G5 are going to make an impact in this one. They're running out of rounds. They're running out of opportunities. They need to just get some. They're not playing badly, I don't feel. They've got the opportunities that they've wanted. They've had the bomb plants. They've had the map control where they needed it. But it just goes down to how well Victor Notice have been defending in the end. They've allowed the plants, and then their diffusers have just been one of a kind. It's literally pros don't fake. That is all you can take. That is all you can take from this map at the moment.
Yeah, pros never fake. Oh, wow. What a takedown onto Voids at the same time. There's going to be the swing back from AAA. AAA trying to make something happen, but Ronan says, you know what? I'm not going to bother with it. And so you are just going to back away from me. At the same time, this eco round is going to look really, really bad for them. At the same time, Bixray picks up the Spectre that was dropped, but has to push against Duran with a big, massive... I believe he does have a Phantom. Yeah, he does have a Phantom. And so that's always a bad side. And at the same time, Darren coming here, looking for a one-shot wonder here. They are going to push Arasana. At the same time, this is the last chance that they're going to be able to do something. But Hashot's going to pick up 1 kill. Hashot jumps in with the Arasana. And now the spike gets dropped. This is just starting to go from bad to worse. Victory gets the 1, quickly heals. But knows his days are now numbered as the rest of eviction notice is hunting him down. Oh,
no. Oh, no, you're gonna get the oh, that's well I hate the knives in Valorant, I'll be honest. I'm sure that Dorian probably doesn't like them right about now, but Vex manages to get away for a second, but 9-1. This is getting pretty ugly here on our final map. This is the grand finals. G5, they just can get these last couple of rounds and they might have something to work with here, but I mean, look, I've seen big turnarounds, so I'm not counting them out. They do have some very good players on their side. I mean, AAA has been stunning the entire time so far, and I think back to the first map where Voids and Darren, everyone was just putting in so much pressure. They just haven't been able to get back to that at the moment. Vex, though, will become original opening on towards this A side, so they have this opportunity. Happy Goldbar, though, with the trade out there. 4v4 situation. AAA already up pretty high in there towards the one as Happy Goldbar, Darren, the trades back and forth, 3v3. Bomb should, I say should, be able to go down as Darren pops his Viper ult here. And they've got some opportunity to sort of hold this angle. And now, guys, let's see if they can hold the bomb properly. Void just goes walking out of that one there and actually gets the kill on the high shot. Ryan trying to get that trade back, but he's going to not be able to as Void gets away into that one corner there. And now pushing there, Durine though with the trade back on the Void. 2v2 situation. There's still an opportunity trying to get that Sage all up as well as Durine just pushes through the smoke, picks up AAA, and now it's all left onto the one player, that being Darren. He's still keeping the smoke interior up, looking very nice here. He takes down Durine. He's got the opportunity to still get this one done. The defuse being popped there from Ryan. He's left it. No, Darren trying to pop it out, and he's just passed it. Oh my god. The acid grenade, it just went a bit too far, and Ryan with 1 HP picks it up there.
Last round before the switch.
It's just not G5's map, Ev. It's just not their day right now.
Yeah, like starting from a 13-9, massive split, and they're going down 13-4, and now 10-1. If you're a fan of G5 coming in to take it all right now, you will have your face in your palms. This is something of a gap where eviction notice came prepared for Icebox, prepared for Haven. Meanwhile, G5 came for the one. Whoa, AAA almost getting the kill onto the rim. Both barely missing each other. They are going to push him off the site where eviction notice says, okay, no problem. Let's see what you've got. Meanwhile, like the rest is going to have to roughly push into here. The ram takes down AAA at the same time. Darren goes forward, pushes through though, but High Shot takes him down. Very, very much practiced this angle.
Bomb down. Voids picks up Ryan, so still an opportunity this one to the Killjoy defender coming out there. Bex gets AAA back up, so they've still got a chance. Happy goal by that one to Yowie, and another one there into Bex as well. A nice 2k, and now Voids and AAA have to do it all here if they want to get a second round on the board. Durine though with another as AAA needs to go with the big 3k, and Arizna will not allow it. 12-1. 11-1.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I didn't realize the bomb had actually been doing. I was thinking, wait, 12-1. Oh, that's interesting. They got 1 round to win, but yeah.
Yep.
That's well.
We get you.
It's only what they need to win 11 rounds here. It's pretty simple here for G. The equation is simple. Just don't lose.
That's right. Just don't lose. If you win every single round, you just don't lose, and you'll just snowball all the way back 10 rounds in a row, and then you'll equalize at 11-all, and then you push for that map advantage. That's all G5 needs to do. It's a very simple thing for them to be flexing out. You know, they've got all the right picks. They've got all the right plays. You know, they've got 3 minors. They've got Ghosts. They've got Frenzies. They are really willing to make a full commitment with classics all around. They say, alright, it is time that we'll make our last stand, and you are going to go and fall between our might.
It all comes down to these opening rounds here, whether or not we're going to be going a bit further in this second half. But it's looking very likely here at the moment. It's going to be the fellas over an eviction notice taking out this map and series, being the grand final winners. The bomb goes down, 5v5 retake begins here as they start pushing up. Beck's going to heal up instant in the corner, and Yowie does pick up a Arisen early, so they get the opportunity to try and hold this one down here. Void's onto Ryan as well, so they're looking to try and keep this one going as long as possible. AAA as well, and now there's just the 2 players left to run. That's the long bomb. Does that land on the bomb? It does! It actually gets Yowie And is that going to still stay on there for a bit? I think it does. And now Void's going down as well. The defuse hasn't even started yet, but now it's come through. Now it's hits. Oh no, high shopping a one here. There's no way they get both. There's no way. They've gotten off the bomb. I need to get on. You need to defuse. One of you needs to stop it. Ryan with the hit though. No, it can't be happening like this. G5. Oh my God, what is going on?
Match point.
11 match series grand final points here for the fellas on eviction notice. Ryan, what on earth was that? That was disgusting. How does that even happen, Em?
Hey, look, if it's right now, you know that was very well practiced. That was just hardcore going in. Look at it. The rest of G5, 2 Marshals and a Spectre. They can't do much about this. They're getting cut up. And Darren, oh my God, though. He does get a nice trade. It's a nice trade. But the rest of the second X-Ray has to go in with a classic. Look at this wall. He has to rewalk himself and fight everything else in order to even make a claim for this side. The spike is being delivered right in front of you, and Bexaray, come on, let's see it.
Oh, he tried it. Probably went a bit too late on that one, unfortunately. The spike has gone down. 4v4 retake. Well, G5, it's simple here. You need to win every single fight. You need to keep yourselves in this as long as possible. Ryan's already picked up one, though, over towards the other side of mid as down went Yowie. Voids does get Ryan an opportunity here as they start pushing him towards that yellow crate. Happy Goldberry is actually at half health. Ryan, they picks up Void with the grenade. Happy Goldberry with another. It's left to AAA. He's done so much for this team so far, but it might be one too far here. The classic comes out. He's spamming down. He's running out of bullets. Just one in that classic. He's actually going to be Kaj's going to kill his own teammate, but there's no time on the clock. High shot swings his axe. He know it's all done. 13-1, 2-1. It's everything. It's all she wrote. GG's. It's going to be eviction notice being your Victorian Grand Final champions. Glen Waverley Secondary College defeats Glen Waverley Secondary College. You never would have seen it coming when we said that at the start of the day. But here we are, Amp. I mean, what can we say? Eviction notice after that 13-9 split. They just turned it on. Ryan with 20 was absolutely insane there. 14 for Happy Gold Bar. Meanwhile, AAA with 11, 10 to Voids and Darren, 10 to High Shot, 9 kills to Arizna. Ryan with 11, Bex with 4. Yowie, unfortunately, just couldn't get going there on Icebox, just with the 2. And just like that, Dunzo. That is everything. That's just how it rolls sometimes. But congratulations to Eviction's Notice, and also congratulations to G5 for getting this far as well. Both of you represented Glen Waverley so very well. I'm sure everyone in chat was very happy to see what happened today. And I mean, also thank you for the chat for being here. Almost 200 coherent viewers pretty much the entire time we were here. So we hope you all did enjoy that. But Amp, I mean, eviction notice, just better on the day there.
Yeah, look, you know, we came in full swing knowing that it was going to be an absolute banger of a match, and holy hell did we get one. In the beginning, when we had that map on split, eviction notice was still shaky. They were still not really sure about the current strategy because G5, they were just steamrolling ahead right in the beginning. And then after that, they came back on Haven, matched the strategy where they executed perfectly. Where it comes to the fakes on A and C, they play that to perfection. And at the same time, when they go into the defense, they were looking solid at the at the finisher. Every round they were able to just make a commitment, improve themselves, and just huddle up and say, okay, so this is the current strategy we're going to go into. This is the current play we're going to get ourselves onto. You see Happy Goldbar, you see High Shot absolutely shutting down massive plays coming from Darren and AAA, of course. But the most important thing is they have those just synergy just played out the whole time. And it really makes you feel that when it comes to aiming, great, you get that down. But what's next? If you don't have the right strategy to execute onto a map, especially like Icebox in the end, you're going to go down no matter how good you are. And as you can tell, big mistakes was committed by G5. Although they're going to go home today and they're going to be playing a lot of Icebox. I'm pretty sure if I was losing, into a competition in the grand finals and, I lost 13-1 onto Icebox and most of them was because my spike got freaking diffused right in front of me. You know what? We're playing nothing but Icebox for the next 3 weeks. That's it.
I'm going to be honest. I don't think G5 players are going to be waking up in cold sweats thinking about Icebox for the next few weeks. We're going to be thinking about bomb defusals and that was just I mean,
Yeah.
I think there was about 4 there in the end that they should have been
Yeah.
holding out stuff there, but I look, you can say whatever you want about it. In the end, both these teams, they gave it their all, and Eviction Notice just had that quality. I mean, AAA, they gave everything over those 3 maps. I mean, top fragged in 2 of the 3, even though they went down in the second as well. And yeah, it was a good series to cast, Amp. It was very enjoyable, and I
Very.
hope that everyone enjoyed us doing so. And
Yep.
I believe we are we going to be having an interview with one of the players on
We are.
Eviction Notice? We are.
Yep.
Oh, I believe
We
we're
are.
getting
So,
ready to do that. So we will
yep.
be going into that one in a bit. But yeah, I guess we can give a shout out while we can to our sponsors as well. Thank you to Optus, MSI, and also Torrens University and the Billy Blue College of Design. And also for the PAX shout out, Amp. You know, we have that little one there.
Yep.
The
So,
meetings, not too bad.
yep. So our sponsor, Billy College of Design, Torrens University, has also got on us a competition with PAX, so you can win a VIP experience with an online session with a professional League of Legends streamer, and of course a player with Legacy Esports team. So make sure to fill in your form. All right, we're gonna link that as well. So make sure to get that in. So thank you so much to PAX VIP and sponsor for Billy Blue College of Design, Torrens University. Thank you very much for that. Make sure to get it. And of course, we have your MVP ready. He's gonna be none other than AAA. I mean, like
Yeah.
coming from G5, AAA has just been the solo carrier. No matter how badly his team was doing, this man was able to frag, was able to open, was able to just continuously pile on the pressure back onto Eviction Notice, and he is a force to contend with. Like, I am just so glad that I see AAA as a homegrown talent right now on Valorant.
Yeah, and I think the thing is there, you'd probably give that MVP over towards one of the eviction guys, but they all just played so evenly and so well across all 3 maps. There was no real just standouts because they all just did what they needed to do, and it was absolutely fantastic from them. But yeah, congratulations to AAA for picking up that MVP. You gave your all, mate, and sometimes it just doesn't go your way, but well, Amp, I mean, these teams, I don't know if they'll actually be coming back next year. I'm assuming there'll be a few changes. Some of these players might be in year 12, like we were talking with the boys last week from Western Australia. So be interesting to see if these guys will again be up there towards the higher end when we do come back for next season. I hope we do, because I wouldn't mind seeing another Glen Waverley grand final. I mean, the way the chat's moving, all these Glen Waverley boys, they're loving it. We'll get on that. Get on the Glen Waverley, Ryan said it will actually, hopefully next year, we'll be there for a LAN. 2 Glen Waverley teams to get the whole school around, get the crowd going, and that would be absolutely fantastic. I'm sure it would have been this time as well, but unfortunately COVID had to hit us it's still around. So that always is a bit of a letdown there, but yeah, I mean, it was still fun to watch. And I mean, if we didn't have the COVID, we wouldn't have been able to cast together if it was a LAN one. So
Hey!
always
One
look on
second
them.
though. 1 second though. If there was no COVID, I would have flew down.
You would have flew down. Oh, actually, well,
I would
there
have
you
flew
go, ladies
down.
and gents.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
I
Like,
would have flown up
distance
to
is not a
Sydney as
thing.
well, mate. So.
Exactly. There's nothing wrong with it. We'll come fly out, we'll go and, cheer, pretty much have a drink, laugh about things, and then we'll get onto the stage and host this, massive, awesome place, especially from Glen Waverley. Now, I do know the Eviction Notice, they do compete in the LPL Open. Now, guys, make sure to keep on competing with meta. And of course, this is where the grassroots start, brewing, start getting yourself in. You get a nice view for yourself. But then at the same time, it's good to also see Eviction Notice go into LPO, and you'll see us as well. We'll be casting a Valorant and CS game as well. So make sure to keep on competing, keep on rolling, because it's by competing, having the spirit of competition into yourself and with your home team, that you're gonna keep on rolling and improve as one. At the same time, guys, if you haven't followed Meta HSE on our Twitch channel, make sure to follow twitch.tv/Meta HSE and Meta HSE2. And of course, getting everything right, because it's not easy to be an esports athlete. And what better time is it to just sit down with your team, with your crew, and just start playing and having a great time every single time? That's something that we're not given in the normal standing of things. And with COVID happening, everyone's staying at home. You know what? It is time to sit down and play games. That's all I ask of everyone. Don't do anything else but just play games. I mean, study still. Definitely study, but play games.
Yeah, just a bit of study, just enough of it. Just nothing ridiculous. need to focus on getting all these fellas back into for next season. So you got to keep up those skills. Got to keep rolling with it, and hopefully some of these guys will end up on some LPL teams towards the future as well, because there are some very good players who've come through from all the states. So keep it up, guys. You've all looked fantastic. As well, we're still waiting to see if we are getting an interview. I'm assuming we've got someone who might be getting through here at the moment.
Yep, we are.
Camera is being set up, so we're just waiting here as everything just sort of comes together. It's all rolling into a fine little, and then we'll be able to get that interview for one of the players from Eviction Notice. I don't know if we have an exact one at the moment. It could be
I think
Iconic.
either Iconic or High Shot.
So one of these two guys.
One of the guys gonna come on, and then we're gonna start, asking what's gonna happen, what they were feeling. And at the same time, guys, if you're from GWSC, like, massive high fives all around virtually. But make sure to also throw in your support into all the guys from GWSC. Just say, we watched your match. It was extremely amazing. We're extremely proud of both teams at the same time, and let's go harder for the next one. At the same time, get other schools into it. You always want more competition in order to play these kind of high pressure games and then come out on top, or even go home and learn something about it and to see where your strength and weakness is. And then that makes you improve as one, and that makes you improve as a whole as well, because it's just so much more fun. Competition is only competition because there's so many good players in. It's never going to be a good time if you come in, you smash someone, and then it's like, oh, I'm a little bit bored because I'm so good. You'll feel that moment, but
And God, I wish I was in that stage. I was like, man, I'm just bored because I'm so good at the game. That's definitely
exactly.
why I'm casting and not actually playing something. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
I'm
right.
just so good. But yeah. So also, I do believe it could be the national competitions from all the states, that from the winners from each one that might come together. Not entirely sure how that's going to work with COVID at the moment, because everyone's sort of stuck in their own states. But I believe if that does happen, there'll be some very good matches that we might be able to get a cast out of. But that remains to be seen at the moment.
Yep,
But
absolutely. It looks like we are just waiting and pending on the decisions coming from all the states. From WA, from Victoria, from New South Wales, South Australia, and basically what we're looking at is potentially a massive playoff, from the first and second team, and getting them all, into the proper brackets, and seeing how and what they're going to be doing, and especially when it comes down to who ranks supreme in the Australian Nationals. Now, you imagine this, right? um about 10-15 years ago, you can only become the world champion or the national champion, but right now we have leagues for everything. So imagine you're attending high school, right, and you got 10 medal HSE, and you make it all the way to the nationals, and then you bring home that big massive cup trophy sitting, in your school building, and it says national champion for Valorant, coming from medal HSE.
that's a nice
That
little
feels
trophy to have
good.
in the old school cabinet. I
Yep.
don't think anyone's going to say no to that one.
Oh, the principal is going to be like flying off. The principal is going to be like, yes, that's a national title to hold. And
Finally.
yeah, and that makes the school really proud as well. And it makes, more esports athletes or aspiring esports athletes to come into the school and say, hey, you know what? I acknowledge your school because they have a very decent esports team, and I want to join that, and I want to make it as well with them, and to just grow because it's an interest, for giving up something right there, like hobbies, because you're going to be dedicating a lot to Valorant.
That's exactly it. As we do look like Iconic is going to be joining us shortly. Doesn't look like their camera is going to be up and running, but we're still going to have a very nice audio interview with them as we get ready to get them in here. But I mean, at the moment, Amp, if the guys on like G5 are still there in the chat, they're still listening. I know I was just looking at a few of them that they lost a bit of comms there towards the end of those two maps. Guys, you still gave a very good effort of yourself. I mean, a lot of those maps on Icebox, you go back to a few of those bomb defusals going through and all the others. It's a funny game. Valorant, CS, all the ones, especially just in those slight situations. You come out better from it every time, but you go down, you're always going to come straight back up. So, I mean, congratulations, guys. You still gave a good effort. As we have the man with us, Iconic. Congratulations, you have done it. You are you're the superior Glen Waverley Secondary College.
Yeah,
well done.
It's a wonderful title to have. Thank you. Thank you very much.
So, what was going on in your mind, when you guys was down one game during that split. It was 13-9, and it looked like it was a very shaky performance in the beginning for Eviction Notice. Was that just the early jitters?
Yeah, I do think so. That was, when we started off that first split game, I think split's one of our worst maps, and we didn't play much. So I myself was a bit nervous, and I think I could tell my team was a bit nervous as well. When we were down 1-0, however, I pulled everyone together, gave them a little bit of a pep talk, and yeah, smooth sailing from there, I guess. In that second game, we really dug deep and came up with the win.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
guys. So from that end of the first half over on Haven, you guys only dropped one entire round over the next map and a half. You only dropped the one on the icebox, didn't drop a single round on that attacking side on Haven, which is just unheard of. I mean, some of those defusers coming through on icebox, especially. I mean, were you guys thinking what's going on? Like you'd lose a few players early into when they're pushing onto
Yeah.
side, and you just hold the defuse. Simple.
Yeah, so our sage was Ryan, and we're telling Ryan, "Oh, ball tube," and he's like, "No, I'm going to save it." And then he just does this, 5 rounds. He just sticks the plant with his wall up.
Set the
Yeah.
tone. He did an incredible job there. But I mean, for you guys, like bragging rights now. Like how much is it that you've just I mean the G5 boys, how much are they going to be copping it for the next few weeks? And even to the end of the year at this point.
At school, always a bit of friendly ribbing between the teams. But yeah, honestly, we're feeling good. We're feeling good, and just excited to play nationals if that's still going to happen.
Yeah, we're
I
definitely
think we're
gonna
all
look
hoping for
into
that one.
yeah, we're definitely looking into making that happen, and of course, getting a lot more things down. I believe the current situation doesn't really allow us to, have that kind of national talk just yet. But we can just sort of do it online. Pretty sure we are still gonna go ahead. I'm pretty sure 90% that we're gonna go ahead with it. But with that being said, though, like, what was your standard of like play and vision towards Glen Waverley into the future? Like, are we gonna start an official esports club with Glen Waverley? I mean, surely that's a conversation that you can brag into your principal now.
For this, I'm not really sure because this is my final year of high school. I'm in year
Uh,
12, so passing the gauntlet down to those for us. We have a couple of teammates in year 11, year 12. I'm in year 11 and year 10, so hoping that they might be able to start something up like that. But yeah, definitely, there's a lot of strong players at Glen Waverley, which we found out through this season of Meta HSE, which is really wonderful.
yeah, that is. And look, we also see eviction notice on the LPL Open. Like, are you gonna
Oh
stay with the same roster and we're gonna start competing there as well?
So for our registration to LPL Open, it was actually just for extra practice and scrim time.
Hmm.
And we're 4-0 right now, I think. So yeah, we
Yeah.
might so after high school could
Yeah,
put in a bit
not
more.
bad practice that one. You just casual 4-0ing in the LPL Open.
But yeah,
Yeah.
our 5 players, yeah, where I think everyone here is very talented. All the players on Eviction Notice, and who knows, maybe after Meta HC, after everyone's graduated, things could go further. There could be more happening. But yeah, just
Yeah.
excited to keep playing Valorant.
Yeah, why not? That's a great attitude to have. And is it before we conclude the interview? Is there anyone you would like to shout out? Anyone, anything?
Uh, I'd like to shout out all my team members, for getting it done. The first game we lost, but second and third we really pulled through. I'd like to shout out everyone watching the stream. Thank you for your support. Glen Waverley versus Glen Waverley, and same school versus same school. So it's always very fun. And yeah, that's all.
Yeah, excellent. Thank you very much, Iconic. Massive GG to you and massive GG to the rest of Glen Waverley. Yeah, Has, do you have any closing statement for Iconic?
Yeah, good luck for the future, man. If we see you around LPL, I know Amp and I will be trying to cast a few Valorant games, so make sure you hit us up if you ever want some of those LPL Open ones casted. And maybe we'll be seeing you towards the top of that Australian talent as it continues to come through. But again, congratulations, man. Good luck for the future. Enjoy the rest of your year 12, and hopefully exams go well for you. And now you can focus a bit more on those, I'd imagine. You've been putting a bit of
Yeah,
time into Val.
definitely,
But yeah,
definitely.
congratulations to your team, man. Enjoy it. And hopefully, if Nationals come around, we'll see you guys there and you might be lifting that trophy.
Mm.
Cheers, guys. Thanks for the great casting through this entire season of Meta, and I'll see you guys later.
All
All
right,
right,
see
so
you
have a good
there,
one.
Iconic. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and please give it up for Iconic for representing his team. That was massive, massive plays from Eviction Notice, who is the ultimate winner. And another massive shout out to all of our sponsors, which is going to be Torrens University, Optus, and MSI. So if you're into gaming and esports, make sure to check about their game design and game programming, 3D design, animation, and graphic and communication design courses. They're absolutely amazing, and of course, they were the pivotal point for Meta HSE for us to get all the rights to start casting Valorant for the Meta HSE for all the high school competitions. So make sure to get yourself involved. If you have been someone who wants to compete into the next season, make sure to follow Meta HSE for all of our goodies, because we have Rocket League, League of Legends, and of course Valorant, which I think is just the best game. How about you, Has?
Yeah, I mean, there's so many games to choose from. Hopefully, the roster continues to expand. And yeah, if you do want to start a sport up or like an esports club at your schools, I highly recommend it. There's so many universities. I would love to see it at high schools as well. I think it's the future ones there that you can really, I mean, you just make a lot of good friends doing it, and you can get some nice little prizes and stuff out of winning a few competitions as well. So, chat with your principals, chat with your teachers, chat with whoever you might think might be able to get that stuff going, and get your friends, get a team together, and you never know. You could be like Eviction Notice as they take out the Victorian Championships here for Meta HSE and G5. Coming up just short, but congratulations to them as well for making it so far. And again, thank you to all our sponsors. Thank you for the Twitch chat. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. Definitely some interesting things were going in there earlier on before there any moderators popped in. But, that was still a bit of a laugh having a look at that stuff. But yeah, it was just a great cast with you, Emp, as always. And also go check out my man, Emperor ZK. You can find him at Twitter, Emperor_ZK. And also on Twitch, where he does LPL cast and also maybe some regular streams with a few different things. He does fantastic work. So make sure you go check out my man. And also big shout out to Black Nico. He was in the background. He does all the production work for pretty much all of our games. And he does a fantastic job of doing it. So big round of applause to him for the seasons.
Yep, and of course, please also check out our man, Has Daddy Slim, the guy with the best and most juiciest lips. Make sure to go and check out his Twitter, and of course his Twitch is at Has Daddy Slim. And of course, check out his amazing plays. This man joins me for most of our regular casting across a plethora of esports organizations in the oceanic
I
scene.
really hope that is that the stick thing now. Delicious lips, some big red lips. That's what we saw
might as well
halfway
be.
through the end towards.
That's right.
Haven, so
That's right. That's it. You're gonna have to.
oh,
just
that's
rename
sticking. That's
yourself.
it.
Big
I
juicy lips right
gotta
there.
keep him pampered, mate. Gotta keep him looking good.
That's right. So, guys, make sure to check this man out. He put a lot of solid, dedicating, solid effort into all of the casting with me, and so it was a pleasure to have him here. And of course, the Black Nico for driving all of the streams into the background, into all of our broadcasters at Meta HSC. May you all stay safe during this pandemic. Don't go anywhere. Play some games. Sit down and just have some fun. This is the
Enjoy
perfect excuse to see it. Yeah, and just do that. May we see you all at the nationals competition. If you haven't followed us, it is time to do so. And we wish you a very, very awesome day and weekend. This is Emperor ZK. Has Daddy Slim. This is Black Nico. Meta HSC. We're signing off now. Good night, guys. Stay safe.
Have a good one.